Hello lovely people, welcome to a new week. This is the first week in quite a while that I'm feeling a little bit more myself, so I have a lot to get done. I've written myself a to-do list because honestly there's so much going on in my head right now. I needed to get it written down and on paper so that I could kind of tick things off, because it's been, I don't know, my head's just been buzzing a lot. So I've been trying to get things done one by one this week. I am currently working towards a shop update, which I'll talk to you more about in the video. But yeah, this is just me kind of navigating, getting back into the work week a bit better. I caught up on some orders, and yeah, I'll leave future me to chat to you more about what's to come, because I'm really, really excited. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Well, hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. I'm feeling a little bit out of touch with recording at the moment. I was ill for a couple of weeks, and then I was just doing boring admin stuff in the studio. I did film a Patreon exclusive video, but that feels like ages ago, even though it was only last week. So I don't know, I'm just feeling a little bit strange talking to the camera today, but we'll be fine because I love chatting, and I know this will feel very, very normal very soon. I have a busy brain. My head is buzzing with ideas, and I've been accepted to 2 large events this year, and even though they're not for a while, I think my brain is just kind of trying to process it all. There's things I want to do. 28 Days of Sunshine ends in a couple of days. It's currently the 7th of February. The challenge finishes on the 29th. I've only got 2 more illustrations to share. I finished one of them this morning, and the last one, I love the last one so much. I'm hoping the sketch turns out nice, but the last one I am going to try and get finished today, if not early tomorrow. So once that's done, it's then time to work on a shop update, and I really want to bring some tote bags for the next shop update. The next shop update isn't going to be as big as the last 28 Days of Sunshine one, because the last one was ridiculous. We had 56 listings. I don't want to do that again, but I'd love to bring a new product. I've been thinking about doing tote bags for a while, and obviously now I have my heat press, which I did a review on. Thank you so much if you've watched that, by the way. It really means a lot. Now that I have that machine, I feel like I can make new things. So I ordered some samples. Well, I ordered one of each colour from Workwear Express, I think they were called. I just did a Google search for tote bags, and this is what came up. These are 100% cotton tote bags, and I ordered 4 colours. I think this colour is the sand. This is the sand colour. It's like a slightly beigey colour. I was just going to order white, and I thought, imagine if white actually isn't my best option. So I've gone with the sand colour, because again, it's that neutral colour but not bright white, because it does say in here that they're not machine washable. You have to just kind of wipe them down. So white is obviously gonna get quite dirty because it's very white in comparison. So I bought 3 kind of shades of white essentially. We've got white, we've got sand, and we've also got natural. So this is like your typical tote bag, like cotton tote bag colour that you'd pick up in Hobbycraft or something, where then we've got this sand colour and this white colour. I quite like the natural one, but I also really like the sand. It has this kind of slightly more luxury look to it. I think they're very, very similar, but this just looks a bit more luxury. I don't know. Anyway, those are those. And then of course I picked up a yellow one because I saw it on the website. I think it was called Lemon Yellow, and I was like, is this going to be the right Deli's Designs colour? And I very much think it is. Look at my jumper behind me. This is very, very close, and I think it looks good. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it yet, but I just thought I'd order the yellow so that I could bring something a bit more Deli's Designs to the shop on top of like the more natural or neutral colours. That's kind of my idea. So I picked up 4 samples or 4 different colours just to try out, because I'm going to be ordering DTF prints. So these are like full colour transfer prints, so rather than using vinyl, I just kind of, they print my design and then I cut it out and put it into the heat press, put it onto the tote bag. I think that's going to be the most cost effective way to do it, and also allows me to not lose detail when it comes to putting my design on the tote bag, because I use a lot of textures, I use shading, highlight, and that's not something you can easily bring across in vinyl. I don't really know how much I'm going to get done of that this week, but it is something that's kind of in the works. And the other product that I kind of would love to bring to the shop, specifically for like Stationery Fest, I would love to make lanyards. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. I have some sketch ideas, and this washi tape here, the spring or pastel flowers, is one of the designs that I'd really love to put onto a lanyard. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Like, imagine that on a lanyard. It would be gorgeous. So yeah, I don't know. I have a few ideas, but I'm just trying to work out the best place to get them made. Some places allow me to split my order, so if I were to order 100, I could maybe get 4 designs made or 50 of each design made. But some companies don't allow me to do that, and then it's a lot more expensive. So I've ordered a couple of samples, and we'll just have to compare the quality of them and see whether it's worth paying a bit more for maybe better quality, or whether I should just go with the cheaper option because they're kind of the same. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's hard, and when your head is buzzing with loads of different things, I think you always want them to be as simple as possible, but it just doesn't feel like that at the moment. But the good thing is I'm working towards a new product. I also have a Kickstarter planned. My patrons know about this. I am gonna try and finalize that design this week, send it off to my patrons, get their kind of opinions on it again. The general consensus, is that the right word? The general opinion is that it's very nice and I should go for it. So patrons, thank you for your lovely, lovely feedback. It's really helped. I've got quotes. It's slightly higher than I was expecting, but it's kind of makes sense. That's something I'd like to plan, and that would be, the plan is to do a Kickstarter in late March and run it for literally 10 days. I don't want a huge Kickstarter campaign. I don't have like a set goal of backers that I'd love to reach or anything like that. Being completely honest, I just need some help with funding, and that's okay. Kickstarter is an amazing platform. It really brings people together, and people show up and support you even when they don't know exactly what something's gonna look like yet. Like, obviously I can do rough ideas with the way things will look in the end. Yeah, I just need a bit of help with funding, and I would love to make these pins happen. If you want to see what they are early, head to Patreon, but I probably won't talk about this more until next week when I've kind of got the idea finalised, and maybe I can share with you it then. But for now, patrons are the only people that know. Anyway, I've been blabbing on for ages. I have a little unboxing to do later in the vlog of an item that was very kindly gifted to me from the same people that gave me the heat press. I don't know if this was a thank you for kind of doing the heat press review, but I'm going to unbox that with you in the vlog as well, because it is something that I had thought about purchasing for a long time, kind of gone back and forth with it, and when they offered it I thought, let's give it a go. I can share it on the vlog and we can kind of go about the process of trying another product together. My brain is buzzing. I'm slowly ticking things off my to-do list. Where is my to-do list? I had a whole to-do list somewhere. Where is it? I dropped it down the side of my computer. But yesterday I ticked off 5 things, and today I'm hoping to tick off a few more. So we're just working through a to-do list, getting it out of my head and trying to calm the buzz down, because it's really buzzing, and it's been buzzing for weeks. But it's fine, we'll get there. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, I'm Adele, I run Delly's Designs. I'm sorry for being a little bit blabby at the beginning of this vlog, but it's how I'm feeling blabby. I've been chewing my husband's ear off with the amount I've been talking about business stuff recently, so yeah, hopefully getting it out will help. And anyway, let's get on with the week. This is the item that I'm not sure why I was gifted it, but I'm incredibly grateful. I think I had badges on the shop a long time ago, but I used to manufacture them. I don't know where that little accent came from. But this is what HTVRONT have very kindly sent me, just to unbox in a video, which is incredibly kind. Let's have a look in here. I think this is a 58mm badge maker, so it makes fairly chunky badges. I used to make tiny ones, so these I think will be good to like kind of showcase artwork a little bit more. Okay, let's take stuff out. So it comes with, I think, 110 badge pieces, so you can make 110 badges. So we've got badge backs, badge fronts. So as you can see, they are quite large. I'm very used to the tiny little badges, so we'll see how this goes. We've got a pack of, what are these? Oh, are these like papers that you put your paper on? I think. And then also these clear badge toppers. Oh, we've got one of these, a circle cutter. That's going to save me time, so I can just cut out the circle from the piece of paper, so that's brilliant. Some handy tools, some Allen keys. These should be, are these Allen keys? One's an Allen key, but one's got a screw on it, which is very cool. I think my husband would like that. So that's those, and then this is the badge maker. And instructions, of course. It's not actually too heavy either, which I'm quite happy about. Sometimes these machines can be really heavy. So yeah, there's like an example of the size badge it makes. They're not massive. I don't know, they could be a nice size. I think it could be really nice to showcase artwork a bit. And I know some people prefer button badges over enamel pins and things, so it could be something really good to trial. I'm excited to give this a go. I don't know what designs I'm going to do on it yet, but it looks great. The handle's really easy to use. It makes a scary noise. I have to read the instructions, but this is exciting. I'm excited to give this a go, that's for sure.
Okay, so I'm jumping in a little bit here because I actually decided that later in the week I was going to try out the new badge maker because it was sat on my packing desk and I really wanted to try it. So I cut out some circles. I had to measure the size of this cutting piece that came with the machine to work out what size I needed to do them, because obviously the badges are 58mm, but that's like finished size. So I measured it and it was about 7 centimeters. So I did my circles to 6.9 centimeters and then I used the cutter to cut them out. I did a little bit of a test with an old thank you card that I'd misspelt someone's name on. I tried that out, it didn't go so well. As you can see, I didn't put enough pressure on at the end or the first bit. I'm not sure which bit it went wrong, but it didn't quite go right. And another thing as well is I'm trying to perfect this cutter because sometimes it cuts things slightly off, or if you move it a tiny bit it's really hard to get it back center. So let's make a badge. First I'm going to pop on the shiny smooth badge part, then the image, and then the clear piece of plastic, and then on the other side I'm going to pop on the attachment. This was a little bit hard for me to work out. I was trying to get my brain to work in reverse of which way the like clasp piece actually ends up. I think this is the way that it works out correctly. So I push down the first part with the image and then that holds it up into the machine, and then I spun it round and push down this side. This side you have to push really hard. There's no kind of clunk like there is with the first piece. It was really hard for me to kind of get it right. I can't remember if I did this one correctly. Let's have a look. I think this one came out good. The only thing that I wanted to change about this one is the print quality. I definitely need to use better paper next time. I have some, like, I think it's called like archival paper or something, and I think that prints it a lot better. So I'm just going to try again with another design. This is the bear design. So shiny piece, printed image, clear plastic, press that down and then spin it and then attach the back piece. I do need to work on my alignment a little bit, but with a little bit of trying, I think they've come out pretty cute. I mean, look at this. I'm so happy with them. I think they've come out really cute, but again, the print quality could be better. I'm super happy with them and I can't wait to try all these in the shop, and I really hope you like them too. Okay, I've been doing some admin. I think I've worked out what I'm going to do about lanyards. Thank you to the lovely Beck from Rebel Jones for helping me with this. I appreciate it so much. I think that's another thing that's kind of cleared from my brain, so I feel like I can concentrate a little bit better now. I've unboxed the badge. I've unboxed the badge maker. I might trial it this week. What is wrong with me? I might trial it this week. I don't know yet. Help me. Should we do some drawing? I think that's probably gonna get another thing out of my brain. I did a cute little picnic drawing for today's prompt on Patreon. No, on Instagram. Little strawberries, some jam sandwiches, crispies, and a little cupcake. That's that one. I'm gonna do my final prompt, which is the butterfly, and I have an adorable sketch of a bear holding a little butterfly, and there's a butterfly flying. I think it's gonna be one of my favorite drawings. I hope anyway. I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll find out. You'll find out with me if it goes well, but we're gonna draw now, take a bit of a chill, calm my brain down, because drawing really helps calm my brain, and I'm just gonna get immersed in that illustration because I think it could be really cute on a tote bag. And if I want to get tote bags made, I need to kind of think about ordering DTF prints and things and choosing tote bag colours, like the ones that I want to go with for the launch. I think initially it's going to be a fairly limited run, and then we'll see what's popular and bring some back for restocks. I think that's probably my best idea. I think so. So yeah, just working through my brain, but we're getting there. Lighting is appalling in here, so I'm very sorry that that drawing footage was not my best. I have finished it's not going to show you very well, is it? A line art piece, and I think it's looking good. I think I'm kind of putting a lot of pressure on myself because I want it to be one of my favourites from the collection, because I love the sketch so much, and like I said, I think it's going to be beautiful in a tote bag, maybe even a yellow tote bag. I don't know, it depends what colours I choose. I just love this yellow. I'm actually quite Emily Harvey today. If you know Emily Harvey art, lilac is the colour of Emily. And this is my colour. And maybe that's why I just want to make stuff on it all the time. But I am going to probably finish that on the sofa tonight. I think I'm going to switch off for the rest of the day. I feel like I have really ticked a couple of bits off. No, I'm not. I'm going to make a Patreon post for the Happy Mail because the cutoff for that is very soon, so I need to do some artwork to show people exactly what they're getting. Have I even finalised what I want? I think I have. I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna switch off, and I'll check in with you tomorrow when I've hopefully done everything. Not everything, but some things. I'll check in with you tomorrow.
be this, but it's going to be a little bit different to specifically my last Kickstarter. I've brought you to my little corner because we haven't sat here in a while, although I keep thinking I need to bring the artwork down a bit, don't I? Because we've got a lot of white space here. I have got things I need to put up here, so maybe I'm going to start going down a little bit more so we've got a bit more going on. We just haven't sat here for a while, so I thought I'd sit here and chat with you because I've got a couple of little bits to show you. I am going to sit down and film a reel in a minute because I have an order in the shop. I only have one order, but it is all spring ducky themed. So we've got a ducky washi tape, a ducky memo pad and a ducky sticker. This very cute little order. And I thought it would be the perfect thing to film a reel for because I'm really bad at filming reels. I like filming packing reels. I don't know how popular they are anymore, but I thought it was a good kind of reason to showcase some spring stuff because we're heading into spring very, very soon. Next month is the month of spring and I think it would be a good thing to showcase. I also have made Patreon downloads. These are for the month of February, so when this video comes out it will be March, but you can still get these if you join my Patreon. Everything that's kind of been shared on Patreon for the last, how many months have I been on there now? October, November, December, January. 5 months. Next month is going to be 6 months I think on Patreon. Maybe my maths is wrong. That's bonkers. How has that happened? 5 months. I'm not sure. It's been a while and it's gone very quick. So you can access everything that's been posted on there, dependent on your tier. The only thing you can't get anymore if you join is like the happy mail from the previous month. So if you join the happy mail tier, it's just whatever month you join onwards, like the months that you stay in. Does that make sense? Anyway, I made some stationery downloads and they are so cute. I think these might be one of my favourites I've done. The theme for February was under the sea, so we had like little sea creatures making like appearances here and there. We had a little quote called "Seize the Day," but obviously spelt wrong, like as in sea, as in the ocean, rather than SCIZE, you know what I mean? I'm just really happy with these. These are so, so cute. So it's A5 printout. You print them at home, you get 2 on each sheet, and then you've got the little sea creatures on here with like the wave going around. And like, look at how cute that is. And then down here and here too. So that's the first download, and then another one that I made was A6 downloads. You get 4 per A4 sheet, and it just says "Seize the Day" at the top like I mentioned, and then they're all down the bottom so you can write your notes on here. So they're just 2 notepads. You could add lines to them, whatever you want to do really, but they came out super cute. I think they are adorable, and I'm very, very excited for February's happy mail, which I think is my job for this week. I got a notification to say the stickers are on their way, so they could be here tomorrow, but it's more likely they'll be here on Saturday. So I'll send happy mail on the Monday, Tuesday. I think I've got 10 to send, so that's really lovely. I am just very happy with the content from February. I'm very, very happy with it, considering it was a very busy month. Speaking of busy months, should we go through the rest of the prompts? If you don't know, I ran a drawing challenge in February, if you're new here, called 28 Days of Sunshine. So each prompt is inspired by things that bring me joy or other people joy, things that bring a bit of sunshine to your day. It's just a way to kind of get people creative after a bit of January blues, hopefully bring people out of like maybe some art block, things like that, or if they just, I don't know, are new to drawing, want to get better, things like that. It doesn't have to be drawing. We had crocheters this year, we had cake decorators or cake makers, cross stitch, we had some writing. Like, there was loads and loads of different medias taking part this year, which was so, so lovely, and I'm so grateful. But I think the last prompt I shared with you was polka dot. I think in the last studio vlog that I did, we shared polka dot. So I was going to spread this across the studio vlogs, but I didn't film one last week. So we're just I'm gonna scoot this way. Peep Nora. This is Nora from Rebel Jones, and Nora has a froggy hat on. Let me shake her ears up a bit. Oh, she's so squidgy and lovely. Anyway, let's share these illustrations. So I'm just going to go through them fairly quickly, but just show you the creations that I've done for 28 Days of Sunshine. Garden, cuddle, waterfall, candy floss, window, sparkle, cheese, movie, daisy, wave, picnic, and butterfly. And then obviously this year is a leap year, so we did a bonus day, and that was what brings you sunshine. So today is the last day of the challenge. I'm going to sit down and interact with everybody very, very soon, but essentially I just wanted to encourage people to create something that brings them sunshine. Like, have a good think about it, share it on your Instagram, and I have hosted a little bit of a giveaway as well. Nothing crazy, I'm just giving away some shop vouchers because I don't know where in the world people are entering from, and I thought it'd be better for me to just offer some shop vouchers, and then it's kind of down to them if they want to purchase or, you know, anything like that. So I'm doing one £10 voucher and two £5 vouchers, and I'm going to choose those tomorrow. So it's not something I had to do, but I thought as a little bonus day and a way to say thank you, because this is the second year I've done this. And it's been so lovely both times. I just wanted to give back a little bit. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I am feeling very accomplished. My head has calmed down a little bit now that the challenge is kind of completed, which is bonkers. Next step is a shop update. Like I said, there's going to be tote bags. I'm really hoping that that works out. Maybe some button badges from the badge maker that I showed you, which is really exciting. I feel good and accomplished, and I'm just going to continue to tick things off and try and get my head to a better place again, because it has been busy. So yeah, work on a shop update, and then I also have, and one of those illustrations that I just showed you might be being turned into a pin, with a mini pin set as a Kickstarter to launch at the end of the month, end of March. I'm not going to say more than that just yet, and that is something really, really exciting to work towards, and a product I think, or a pin I think could be another bestseller for me. I really hope so. I'm now going to get a few more bits ticked off. I'm going to film a reel, get that order packed, and just work my way through my to-do list. I am about to sign off for the day because I am very, very tired, but I just want to post something to Patreon very quickly. Otherwise I know it's going to be on my brain, and if I don't do it, then I'm going to worry about it, because tomorrow is the 1st of the month. It is March 1st tomorrow, and I am terrible at getting kind of the schedule up on time. I don't really set times for Patreon, but I like to give people a rundown of what's to come, even though it's kind of the same every month, but it gives me, I don't know, it's fun to play around with the graphics and stuff. I feel like I learn a lot doing it. So I've just made like a little rundown of what's to come. I think next month's theme is going to be, or March's theme is going to be like cake or treating yourself, as one of my Patreons suggested. So I think that's going to be the theme. So I put one of the little cakes that I drew from my picnic prompt onto that image, and I'm going to share that on Patreon now, and then I'm going to sign off for the day because I'm really tired and I need to go and chill out. So I will check in with you tomorrow, because I'm hoping to order some exciting product tomorrow to help me make some tote bags, I think. Welcome to my Friday. It is a little bit later in the day. I've just had a really, really lovely conversation with Kelly from Kelly's Creations about Kickstarters and crowdfunding, just chatting all that kind of stuff, and also just catching up, which is really lovely. Keep an eye on Kelly, because I think something exciting might be in the works at some point this year, so keep an eye on Kelly. But I've just made myself a really lovely, what is this, gingerbread latte thing. I made it in the velvetizer, like the milk frothy thing, and added instant coffee and some sugar, and it's quite nice. It tastes a little bit Christmassy, a bit strange considering it's now March. We're going to go into spring soon, but it tastes nice. I had it there. Anyway, today I am going to get started on my Patreon parcels because the sticker sheets are due with me tomorrow. I won't show those until next week because I don't really film on the weekends. I try and give myself a bit of time off the studio vlog on the weekends. So I've got my print, so we're getting an A6 print, a vinyl sticker, and then the sticker sheet. So I need to make the stickers and the prints, and then I'll add the sticker sheets as soon as those are done. But I thought I'm just going to get ahead of the game a little bit today, get things made and ready to send when I've got everything. And then that's possibly going to be it for this week. We are going to start working towards a shop update next week. I need to think about a date. Time is really running away from me. I have very almost finished the outlines for the colouring book, so I'm going to try and order those ASAP because I think they take about a week to manufacture. So I need to be organised if I want to set a date, and also if I want to launch a Kickstarter at the end of March. I need to really get my dates together, work it out, because time's going to run out very quickly. So I'm going to get into Patreon like making now, and I think that's kind of what I'm going to show the vlog for the rest of this week because it is Friday and it's nearly 5 PM already. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, get some stuff printed. So I have just finished making all of the prints and the stickers. Of course, like I said, I'm just waiting on sticker sheets. So I rounded the corners of the prints as well. They're very simple. I just have all the little characters on there because people really love this collection, and I thought it'd be nice to give them a little print to pop up on their wall or in their journals, whatever they want to pop it on. So we've got a lovely little print on, I think this is like archival paper, and then we have the little stickers which I showed you as well. I've got a big pile of these. I always make more Patreon Happy Mail than I actually need. One, because in case anything goes missing, but two, because once I have my own website, which is my plan to kind of have that made and ready to go by the time I go to Stationery Fest at the end of June, because I'd love to put a proper website link on my kind of leaflets or like handouts that I give and things. So when that happens, I plan on having a secret shop for Patreon. So all of the Happy Mail that I've kind of made since I opened, there will be like limited amounts of those items on a secret shop. So those that maybe liked 1 or 2 items but they weren't in that tier, they can then shop the collections that they've missed. That's my kind of plan. So I do make a few more of everything than I need. I realised my friend who kind of semi-closed their business was getting rid of lots and lots of packaging and passed lots on to me. I have kind of given more packaging away to other people that would find it useful because I had a lot of like orange envelopes that I just wouldn't have used, like the Jiffy bag things. And I remembered I had this box, and in here are the most gorgeous envelopes. These are so lovely. They are like a shiny blue envelope like this. I think it is peel and stick as well. So my plan is to pop the Happy Mail in this month, and it will be really cute to have it in like a little blue shimmery envelope because it just kind of matches the theme so well. I just need to check that the print actually fits in. I did do them A6, so it should, there we go, fit in there along with the sticker sheet and the sticker. And I just think that looks so lovely. I wonder if I could make some stickers to go on here and just really make a little themed bundle for this month on Patreon. I'm still learning a lot with Patreon about what specifically I want to offer and how I want to present it and things. There's a lot of kind of trialing and changing going on at the moment, but I'm actually really loving trying new things and making a few things in house. Like I very rarely make prints anymore, but this paper is really lovely and it's so like vibrant, like the print, they just look really good, and it picks up the detail of the pencil that I use really well as well. How perfect does that look, like all together? Obviously with a sticker sheet as well, which I'll show you next week because we'll pack these properly next week. But I'm so happy with this. I'm so glad I remembered I had these because there's quite a few in here, and to be honest I won't really use many of them at all, but if I do any more under the sea themed things or kind of blue things, then this is going to be so perfect. I think I'm going to call that the end of a studio vlog though. I'm going to be working on a few bits behind the scenes. I should hopefully have some updates for you next week in regards to the shop update, and hopefully my brain will be a little bit more quiet because I would have worked out what I want to be doing, when I want to be doing it, all that good stuff. We will probably chat a bit more about the Kickstarter next week. I feel like maybe I'm doing too much altogether, but once I've worked it out in my head, we should be fine. I really want to get this specific design made to have with me to take to Stationery Fest, which is at the end of June, but it's not that long when it comes to like manufacturing processes and things like that. So yeah, I don't know, my head's still buzzing a little bit, but I'm working through it, we're getting through it, and chatting to you about it really helps. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this week's studio vlog. It feels good to be back chatting to you properly. It feels good to feel better. Of course I still have my normal chronic illness issues, but no cold on top of it, which makes things so much more manageable. I had a comment on last week's studio vlog about being a bit more open about chronic health and things like that, so I'm not going to talk about it all the time, but it is something that I think should be reminded, or should not be reminded, but should be spoken about a little bit more, because it's the reason I started my business. And even though I don't want it to be the forefront of my business, it affects a lot of what I do and also me as a person, and I just want to be as honest with you as possible. Oh, and before I go, Delice Designs has a new logo. Again, I'll show you a little bit more about this next week because I feel like I'm just word vomiting at you. I just shared on Instagram my new logo. It's very similar. It's so funny because I'm actually wearing the jumper from my old logo right now. It's not going to show up great, is it, because it's on the screen. Tell you what, I'll pop it here. This is the new logo. I'm going to start changing things here and there. I don't know when I'll change the intro for the videos because I have to pay to get that done, and I don't know if that's like a must right now. So slowly things are going to start changing in regards to my logo, like my sticker packaging and things like that, but I just need to work through what I've got and then I can change it all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this week's studio vlog. I wish you the loveliest day, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.